Hey, baby cakes, this is Draconic Theory. Whoa.
Yeah.
Draconic Theory? Oh man, I already messed up.
Team Draconic Fury.
Team Draconic Theory? Sorry, I've only been a team member for 2 days. And by 2 days, I mean like 3 videos. So anyways, this is the top 8, what is it, top 4 technically? 4th place.
4th place.
Danger World deck profile that will never be seen on the internet. Well, except for this video. Danger World. So you want to get into it?
Yeah. Let's start off with the fact that the reason I'm playing Danger is I wanted to go off Austin's bet, which was this deck can top. And in reality, it can, because reason being, it's actually a really good deck. I find it to be not as easy play as like Armor Dragons. Sorry guys, it's just, that's how it is. Or, you know, as sacky and consistent as Dungeon World is. So why not play the underdog, Danger World, which coincidentally there was like 8 other people with Danger World. I'm not too sure why. I think it's just because of people's preferences. But I got called of, oh hey, do you have this card for Danger? I was like, no, they're all in my deck. So Danger World, deck profile, camera.
Camera down.
First time cameraman over here.
Yeah.
So
first place. I only play card games. I can't handle cameras.
Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead. Go to this exclusive map. Champions.
Here we are.
Here you are. So yeah, again, Danger World. So I'm gonna start backwards just because I'm weird like that. So 3 Armor Demons. Great card. Wins me a lot of games just because it's double attack with 3k, but a mention of defense. 8k defense is really hard to get over. Not to mention, you'll see later what I use to keep it alive. In terms of consistency, this will destroy Dungeon if you can play it the right way.
Oh yeah, I can see
Austin knows from personal experience after we tested. Which is, I'm glad we did, because as I said, we saw a lot of Dungeon in Dragon World. This was mediocre at best against Dragon because, of course, you know, Green Dragon Shield, Blue Dragon Shield, next turn, kill it. It's like, okay, well, did what I could. So yeah, 3 Armor Demon. Grade 2s, I ran 3 Armor Knight Cerberus. Armor Knight Cerberus, the reason he's a 3 of, not only can he hit, you know, anything that's 5k, he also just has the pop ability, because I do run zeros, so being able to pop stuff is really nice, especially in the Dungeon World matchup. Again, this is like focused towards Dungeon, Dragon, and Mirror match. This card won me a lot of matches against Dungeon where they play a drum in center, I just go, boom, pop.
Yeah. It's quite nice against the Dual Seeker matchup, you know.
Yeah.
If you ever fight that.
If I ever fight that, yeah, I didn't fight that either. So same as Austin, all I fought was Danger, or Dungeon, and Dragon. God, it's late.
Yeah.
So 3 Cerberus.
D&D.
2 Golems. Reason being, 8k butt. It's really hard to get over 8k. From Dungeon World, the only way they can get 8k is they can't even just do Tetsuya and Glory. They have to have a 3rd. So a triple link attack just to kill this is kind of fun to mess around with. It's like, oh, you gotta triple to kill this. Otherwise, you have to have a high monster. So that's fun.
Basically hurts Tetsuya plays for days.
Tons. And as you guys recalled, I pulled those 2 Buddy Rare Aces from the boxes, so it's from Pretty Video. But I mean, who wants to play 2? You have to play a buddy set, because this is my buddy. So yeah, buddy set of Armor Knight Cerberus Ace. I ran, you know, the buddy, and then 4. This card did a lot of wondrous things because not only is it a 6/6, but the 3 critical, and it has the effect. So 1 gauge. It was a bit cost heavy at times, but I realized that I actually am not too cost heavy in this deck because just with Demon in this alone, it's not that bad, plus the equipment. But Cerberus Ace was a really fun card to play as the buddy, and synergized well with the deck. I can't wait for the Armor Knight support because it should be a lot more consistent of a deck in terms of just like seeing this card and getting the effect off. I got the effect off once. I'll talk about it later because it was pretty fun to do. But other than that, it was mainly just a 3k beater and getting rid of halberds and I think I had halberds and drums really, just because it's 6. But yeah, 4. So grade 1s, I only play 1 set of grade 1s, and that's Armor Knight Hellhound. Reason being, he's a wall, he's a 5k, 1 critical is okay, but it's 5/6. 5 hits anything in the game that's pretty generic other than halberd, and can still kill all the drums, so perfectly fine. Not to mention this, a 2 like Cerberus, and a 0 can hit anything. So this is my wall when I couldn't have anything else in my hand to get this. And then the zeros. I ran 4 Tiger, 2 critical, 1/1. Tiger was helpful for a couple games. There was a couple times where the 1K really hurt me a lot because, like dungeon, they'd end up they end up killing my grade 2. Like, I can't kill their Tetsuya with this, so I'd have to play around it. So this can't kill Tetsuyas, this can't kill anything in dungeon just because everything's 2K. Pretty sure Bladewing Phoenix too, right? Or is it
Bladewing Phoenix is a 1K actually.
Okay,
That's the one
actually that did happen then. I killed Bladewing with one of these, which actually got me the game for that because he played it in center. I top decked it with a demon here, and he was at 6.
Pro stuff.
Pro stuff. And my other 0 is, of course, Armor Knight Eagle. Reason being, 4K. That's all you need to know, just 4K. 4K kills a lot of stuff. With the current decks that are being played right now, as I said, dungeon, main deck. This is the main just like hated dungeon. Because all I did was play test against Austin.
Yeah. Play test,
because we were sure we were going to see a lot in dungeon, just not as much as we expected.
Yeah.
So yeah, kills anything in dungeon, basically. The 1K defense does suck though, because 1K defense. I think you get Doge.
Anything, even dog, even a dog can hit it. And dog isn't supposed to be able to hit anything.
Yeah,
so.
that kills us. Moving on from that, 2 armories. This card I saw every single game, and you know what it grabbed me, guys? A little buddy I like called Armor Knight Demon. A lot of people think, oh hey, I got rid of it. Reuse, bring it back.
Every time.
Hi.
It's like running 5 copies.
It's like running 5 copies, exactly. I might bump this up to 3 with the new support, but we'll see. I need to play around with it more. But yeah, 2 Armor Knight, 2 Armories. Can bring back any Armor Knight, so of course everything's Armor Knight. Talk more about it later, but mainly it just bumps any card number by 2 in your deck. So basically, in terms of consistency, it's a really nice card to play. I might bump it to 3. So I really hate this card right now. Saw it every game, that first game, because it's main board. Saw it game every time. Didn't play it whatsoever. Maybe once, and it didn't even become useful. I just did it just to do it as a scare tactic.
I guess I told him not to play that card. This guy behind the camera right here.
Yeah, I kind of want to just get rid of these because yeah, anyone wants Lodoras? I don't know.
PM
you might go aside. Yeah,
PM.
I know, right? PM me. I only have 4, but I only was running 2. I didn't even play a single one. This card was my main side card. I go, oh hey, I need other cards. Nope, don't need you anymore.
Especially in a deck like this that isn't as gauge heavy build.
Yeah, because I thought it would be gauge heavy just because of demons, but when it really came down to it, it's not gauge heavy at all.
Quite effective,
so,
gauge-wise actually.
Yeah, actually very effective gauge-wise, yeah. So these were pretty useless for me, because again, all I played was Dragon and Dungeon. That's it. If it was something where it would have been a longer game and not as fast games, this might have become more useful, but otherwise it's just dead. Dead card in my hand. I do run 2 double guillotines main board just because it's such a good card, and again, Dungeon and Dragon have to swing in with weapons. I won one game off of this. It wasn't for the round, but it was, winning 1 game off of it. I run 2 sideboard as well, just because of Dungeon. I don't like them getting their Glory Seekers off. I really hate that.
You want to talk about this one? This combo?
Yeah. So, I pulled it off once. So the thing about double guillotine is you pay 1 gauge, and then if you have a card that's being attacked, if you are being attacked by your opponent, so it has to be you directly, like your flag. It can't be any creatures or anything, you directly. So I had to use this card as bait. That's something you have to play as Danger World. You have to bait right now, because right now we don't have too much support for like staying alive. This is 1 card. So what I did is, if you have a weapon equipped, actually I have this one equipped, the Boulder Piercing Spear. I need to pull it up to the video there. So Boulder Piercing Spear was equipped. I ended up having a Perfect Guard in hand, Null Shield, the Battle Spirit Unite, I believe, wherever it is. I had it in hand, but I couldn't leave this on board because I knew he had a Rolling Stone. Or not a Rolling Stone, Pillar of Flame. Pillar of Flame. So I was like, you know what? I'm at 4. I'm going to put him into the soul. And I'm just going to swing for 4. And then he, what's it called?
Protection?
Protection. And then I had a tiger. I was like, oh, I'll swing for tiger, poke it for 2. It's like, okay, that's fine. That's fine. I was like, all right. And of course he has Glory Seeker, but it's fine, it doesn't matter. It's like, all right, whatever. He swings in. I go to 2 off of a drum. I protect the second attack, and then he goes Glory Seeker. I was like, oh, double guillotine. He's like, okay. I was like, what's your life total again? He's like, oh, I'm at 4. I was like, okay, that's fine. He's like, you just destroyed my weapon, right? I was like, oh, no, we play rock, paper, scissors. He's like, okay. So we play rock, paper, scissors. And I use my secret attack that I learned from Austin, and I win. And he's like, okay, so I could take 2. I was like, no. Double guillotine states your weapon's critical. Remember, guys, Service Ace says your weapon gets +2 critical. So how much damage did I do? 4 for game. That was a game 1 win. It was pretty hilarious. He was just like, oh, well, okay, well, I'll pop Glory. And of course, he saw a creature. So I was like, hey, cool, I win. It's a nasty combo that'll probably be seen even better of when we get the 3 crit weapon in the extra booster, because that's 5 alone. So you want to swing in against a weapon with Danger Will, you're probably going to run into this. That's why it's a 2 of. Main board anyways, because this is my only set of other protection. We only have the 4, which is actually probably the next card. Nope. Yes, it is. There it is. Battle Aura Circle, that's what it is. Just like Green Dragon Shield and Blue Dragon Shield. Is it?
Except bad, because it doesn't give you an advantage, remember?
What do you mean?
Well, it's like Green Dragon and Blue, but...
Yeah, it's like blue and green, but all it does is nullify. Yeah. So, but the good thing is that you can block link attacks. That's the main thing. Because a lot of people were just like, oh, et cetera, blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, it nullifies an attack.
Yeah, thank God it's not like Solomon Shield.
Oh, if this was Solomon, I wouldn't be able to do this. There's no way. I got linked attack so much. And why? Dungeon World. Yeah. Dungeon World. And not to mention Thunder Knights. So bad. Then, of course, who can forget Invigorating Breath, Life Gain. So good. So good. I had a couple games where I played like 2 of these off the bat. Just play 1, equip like either the Bold Creates Spear or Hysteric Spear, gain 4, gain 3, Demon, go.
Yeah.
Like, you can't beat that. It's
One
just...
time you're at 16 life, I think, when I was watching your game.
My highest life point that I ever got to, so a cool thing they gave us is they actually made score sheets. They gave us the booklets in our bags, so people should be seeing these. I really like these. But the highest life I ever got, I believe, was 16. Let me check. 10, 14.
3 or 2.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. 13. I think it was 13.
13?
13. Yeah, 13, because I took early game damage.
I see.
Because he went first. Yeah, I went 8 to 6. Yeah, I went to 6, and he was at 13. Because he life gamed with Buddy Call, and he was playing Armor Dragons, and he had the damn... Oh, Blue Dragon. Yeah, Green Dragon Shields. So, as you can see, I go to 6. He's at 12. Yeah, he's at 12. I take my turn. I go to 10. I go to 13. Then he takes his turn, and I end up beating him. It was pretty funny. I was just like, okay.
I remember your
actually, no, this was the round I lost. That's right. This is the round I lost.
Oh,
you know why?
Why?
You know why? Gargantuan Punisher.
Oh gosh.
Punisher. That's the first Gargantuan.
Impact still wins.
Impact still wins. Yeah. Dragon. That's right. Round 3. So I'll talk about rounds in a sec later. But yeah, Invigorating Breath is just a really good heal. You can set yourself up to either. So you can negative off of this because this card. It really depends. I didn't use this card's effect, like I said, a lot. See it more probably when I get the extra booster support, but just life gain itself is really good. It sets you back a lot, or sets you up a lot, I guess, because you can, if you do it once, you can survive 2 attacks minimum. So that's useful. Finishes off. 3 Battle Spirit unites, you know, because you have equipment. So reason why this is an amazing card, pointed out by Austin because I'm dumb and I didn't pay attention to it, is this card is until end of turn. I did get called unjudged by that, by the way, guys, because it was for game. He swung at my Hellhound, which is a 6k defense with then like the leader Feign. I was like, hey, counter, give him power, counter attack. He's like, okay, well, Feign attack nullifies. I'll swing with my weapon. So hey, this is on the turn, and I get to choose the defense or the power of my weapon and give it to him. So he was an 11k. He gave up an attack because he had a 6k level 1 and his 5k or 6 no. Yeah, he had the 5k Thunder Knight and the fist. And he swung with fist. Yeah, he swung with fist, thinking, oh, it's okay, it's only for the turn. It's like, no, it's only the turn. He had a link attack to kill it. So he didn't that past turn, and then I demon, because, you know, demon.
You activated the first one at the beginning of the battle, and you activated the second one when you attacked?
Right.
Yeah,
exactly. I was just like, okay. Yeah, I kind of survived. I play a 4th in the game. That's for matchups where I need to play a heavy center, and they have big numbers, like Dragon World. So this was a 4 of when I played Dragons. And the last spell, that was another Austin Tech, Survival Chance.
Yeah, I like this one.
I really am halfway with this card.
Yeah?
Whenever I played Dragon, I really liked Grimoire. But this card, for some reason in this deck, I drew into nothing. I really drew into nothing. Or I'd like use it and just end up gauging cards. I think I'm still going to run it, probably as a 2 of though, not as a 3 of. Or it might stay. It all depends on the support that I get. But for now, I was running 3 because I saw, hey, I need draw power. And hey, this is 5 life requirement, so is this. I'm pretty sure I'm going to stay low, and then I'll just life gain after I've casted the card.
So for now, probably drop the 2 until the new Armor Knight support comes out. So
More than likely.
Goes from there,
Yeah, more than likely. And then, of course, besides that, am I missing? Yes, I am.
Oh, there
3 Boulder Piercing Spears. Just because you have 3k, 2 Vanilla, flat. That's all you really need. Mainly use these when I had a demon and I didn't want to have to try to get a Hysteric Spear on field, or I had, you know, the counter card. Had this on field. Because you need a weapon in order to do this, so baiting with this and a demon, I'd even do it even if I didn't have this card, because it was a bait. And a lot of Dragon World users would just be like, okay, I'm going to ignore a demon. Ignore him total.
Get too scared.
And just kill me. Try killing me. It's like, okay. And the next turn, just beat him face with demon, this, and a level 0. And they just couldn't take it. And of course, the godlike card of Danger, Hysteric Spear. 2 gauge, 5k, 2 crit, penetrate. Penetrate, penetrate, penetrate. This card and this card love each other very much. If they could be one, they can. Oh wait, they can, because he can be the soul. Oh, but wait. You know what won me a game, guys? You know what won me a game? Not 1 in soul. Oh dear God, how far is he down?
At the very bottom, there he is.
Not 1 in soul, but 2 in soul.
Penetrate for
Why?
6.
Why did I have to play this? Why did I do this? You know, I had 1 in hand. Past turn, I drew my second one. He had a drum in center. No cards in hand. Expected, oh hey, he has to, you know, he can only swing for 2. It's like, okay, well, whatever. I'm like, well, hey, buddy call. I'll go to 4. Put it in a soul. Grab the second one. Call. Put it in a soul. Swing for 6, which is exact. He goes, oh, penetrate 6 damage. Win. This will be a fun combo to do when I get more support, where I get to freely do this and I don't have to sacrifice myself by going to 5. Because that is the one thing I had to do the most in this game, was let people hit me. Scary as it is, you have to let people hit you.
I actually love letting people hit me.
Like, it's so scary. So I'll go in a side deck, just rather quickly. 2 golems, reason being, going 4 of was amazing. Also, this was the card I teched in every single game 2, because this went over Aura. I don't like playing Aura. Like I said, I just didn't see it. I'd rather run more creatures, because this is free creature with an AK butt. Oh, this card loved it. Demon liked this one a lot. He liked eating him a lot. That, run 2 of the 4th, Battle Spirit Unite, as I said before. 2 more guillotines, as I said before, because running 4 of was kind of nutty. And then the card that was interesting, 2 Thunder Devastations. I was expecting to play more Katana and Magic. Again, this was hate card for them, but I didn't. So I was like, hey, let's try it against Dungeon. Let's try it against Dungeon. I pulled it off once, but other than that, it's not much because, you know, against Dungeon, you pop it and then you just continue. So it's like, well, okay. That kind of sucks. So I stopped using it after I think I played my first dungeon. Yeah, my first dungeon was round 2, so I stopped doing that. So this kind of became a dead card on my sideboard just because I ended up playing against Dragon a lot. And the last card was 3 Medusas. Didn't even play her. Again, this was for ninjas and magic, but not a single one. And Seeger, because this was going to be Seeger with equipment, monster, link attack, penetrate for 4 or more if service was in soul. So that's how I was going to deal with Seeger. Didn't see him. Didn't need him. So she's kind of just a dead card in the sideboard. Other regarding that though, if you want to bring up the camera.
We're at 20 minutes. Do you want to split this up or keep going?
It's fine, just leave it. I don't care. I take my own videos because I don't give a shit.
So it is.
So what ended up happening with rounds, well, the main thing was, they had Weiss and Buddyfight in the same day. And they ended up announcing if you signed up for, if you pre-reg for both, that's okay. But if you sign up for one and sign up for another, that was a no-no.
If they catch you, disqualified.
Yeah, they caught you, got kicked out of the event, basically. So what we ended up doing, well, what a lot of people ended up doing, is they signed up and then just dropped. So my round one opponent didn't show up at all. So I was like, okay, well, I got a free win, I guess, whatever. Game 2, I played against Dragons. Lost game one, lost win-win, just simple. Round 3 was where I had my first loss, so I was 2-0, and then, yeah, he beat me. That was the one where I did the life gain, but it wasn't enough because he ended up getting his cards that he needed. Round 4, I got a bye.
Yeah, you got 2 buys.
I had the round 1 and the round 4 bye. Yeah, well, it was going to hurt me. That's the part, is I thought it hurt me a lot, and it ended up doing that, but I got there. Round 5, Dungeon World.
Yeah.
Game 1, beat face. Just, oh, this is Demon, because you can tell. 10, 7, 8, 9, he gained 1 life, then 6, then 3, then 0.
Yeah.
That's all Demon, guys. Yeah. That's all I did. It was 2 demons. It was 2 demons, 2 perfects, and equipment. And I just get equipment, kill creature, demon. It's like, okay. Or you have a creature and it's just 1 demon attacker to go through and just slowly kill them.
The worst part is you want to focus on demon, but if you focus on demon, you have shield.
That's how I get you. That's how I get you. A lot of people during this whole tournament were just like, oh, you have destroy equipment. I can't swing in. I can't swing in. Mm-hmm. I got a lot of dungeon match between this. I won 2-1. A lot of this was like he had glory and I was open. I'm just like, oh, I have gauge. And you just go, no attack glory, pass turn. Okay, I don't have a perfect. You could have killed me. It's okay. Then after that, of course, we split into top 8. Jose Pomeranian was playing Jackknife. He got 10th with the same score as I did. It was just because of the pairings and the percentages.
And lost round 1 as well.
And he lost round 1 as well. So that hurt him a lot more than my 2 buys, yeah. I guess. But he did great for Thunder Knights with his first major tournament. I'm glad that he was able to make it that far, really. It was a small kind of, it was 47?
It was started at 69.
69 signups.
Dropped.
Round 1, round 2 was what official number?
46.
46. So round 2, 46. So basically it was like 50 people tournament with 5 rounds and split into top 8. So going into top 8, I was 8th. Pretty happy about that.